second tier starting in June, which will be Patreon exclusive podcast episodes every week. So, check out the link. And let's get into our case today. Today, we will be talking about the Molly McLaren case. Molly McLaren was born on May 26th, 1994, to Doug and Joanne McLaren. She was born in Kent, in the UK. She was the youngest of two children. She had an older brother named Tom. Molly's parents described her as just a very sweet, bubbly girl. As she grew into her teen years, she began to have some mental health struggles. Particularly, she struggled with an eating disorder and body dysmorphia. But Molly worked really hard to overcome these struggles, and with the love and support of her friends and family, she made a lot of progress to overcome them. Molly enrolled at the University of Kent. She was studying health and fitness. She really had a passion to promote self-acceptance and positive body image and just confidence and a positive mindset. After overcoming her eating disorder, she started a fitness blog as a way to help women who may be going through the same thing. She refused to let her mental health struggles kind of have a hold on her future. Instead, she chose to empower those around her. She often wrote on her blog and social media accounts about these ideas about finding a healthy balance between a healthy mind and body, and she was very much into holistic well-being. So when Molly was 21 years old, she headed off to university, and she was really excited to be taking this next step in her life. Molly quickly made friends with some other girls who were also studying health and fitness, and they would all hang out together, go to the gym together. They were great friends. She had a very solid group of friends. So while she was at the University of Kent, Molly matched with a guy on Tinder named Joshua Stimson. And they really seemed to hit it off. They had a lot in common. He was also very into fitness and working out, but he also had struggled with his own mental health issues in the past. He confided in Molly that his parents had divorced when he was very young, and he didn't really have any kind of relationship with his mother. His dad had gotten custody and raised him. He also suffered from anxiety and depression. Some reports said that he had bipolar disorder, but he wasn't actually ever diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I think busy. She had her blog, she had her classes and her friends. But she was also really a smart girl, so she didn't run out and meet this guy as soon as they matched. They actually spent months just like messaging back and forth, getting to know each other before they finally decided to meet up in person. And after a few dates, they made things official and began dating exclusively. This was actually the first relationship Molly had ever been in, and Josh told Molly that she was his first girlfriend as well. But we're gonna get a little more into Josh's past in a little bit. Okay, so he and Molly are dating, and she starts bringing him around her friends and family, and they were all pretty alarmed right away. He really didn't seem to want Molly to have other relationships, like not just with other men, but like with her friends and family. He seemed to be jealous if she was giving anyone else her time or attention. People also noticed that Josh didn't have friends of his own. He really just wanted Molly all to himself and like all the time. Even when Molly would be like, look, I am going out to eat with my friends or something like that, and she didn't invite him, he would show up. And finally, she kind of had to have this talk with him and be like, look, you are suffocating me. But Josh didn't take this well and would kind of try to gaslight her into feeling bad for him. Josh would kind of back off a little bit, and then Molly would relax, and then he would start trying to control her again and almost like follow her around. So they were stuck in this cycle where things would be good, then he would get very controlling, then she would back off and kind of, tell him that she was being suffocated and that she didn't like this, so then he would back off. Just kind of a vicious cycle. But it was really hard for Molly because she did love Josh, but his behavior was out of control and it seemed to be escalating as the relationship went on. One week, Josh just showed up at her house every single day for a whole week, unannounced and uninvited. Molly decided to break things off with Josh, but he just refused, like he wouldn't let her walk away. He was texting her every day, begging her to see him, telling her that he loved her. He promised he would be better, and he kind of did. He backed off. He stopped texting her all the time. A few weeks after Molly broke things off with Josh, she was just really sad. She really missed him. And so she decided to give him another try. Or at least give the relationship another try is maybe a better way to say that. Molly's friends at this point really tried to talk her out of this, but she reached out to Josh. But not surprisingly, things really hadn't changed with Josh. He started showing up to things he wasn't invited to. He started to once again isolate Molly from her friends. Her friends were concerned, and her family in particular was extremely concerned. They began trying to point out that she deserved better than what Josh was giving her. arrived in Spain, Molly began texting her family telling them this was awful and she wasn't having fun. Once she got home, she ended up telling her mom that she was going to break things off with Josh once and for all. On June 17th, Molly was out celebrating like a late birthday with friends. She had invited Josh, but she had begged him to just be happy and have fun for her birthday. But he was being controlling and things went south quickly. And she ended up telling him to leave and that things were over. He turned and yelled at her friends and family as he left. The very next day, he began texting her, begging her to give him another chance. But Molly wasn't falling for it, and when this approach of like begging for forgiveness, like kind of promising to try harder, didn't work, Josh switched up his game and began getting very aggressive with Molly and threatening her. And this is when Molly blocked him on her phone, on social media, on everything. He began trying to ruin Molly's influencer reputation. He would take screenshots of their private conversations and post them online. I guess when he and Molly would fight, he would record her, and then he posted these videos of her yelling and crying online. He began posting things, starting rumors that she was addicted to cocaine. Then he downloaded WhatsApp and began threatening her through that. So on June 22nd, 2017, Molly and her mom had had enough and they went to police. They printed out all of the posts and the text messages and took them to the North Kent Police Department. The officer who took the report said he would call Josh and ask him to take down his posts. But that was kind of all he could do. The officer did call Josh, and Josh said to him, quote, "I haven't done anything wrong, but if you think I have, there is still more to come." So clearly he's not worried at all about the police being involved. But why would he? The police really didn't do anything other than that. Josh didn't have a criminal record, so I guess they weren't too worried. The next day, he went to police to make a claim against Molly, saying she was making up lies and trying to ruin his reputation, and he was doing nothing to her. 2 days later, Molly contacted police to tell them once again that Josh was still posting very harassing things online. And once again, police said there really wasn't anything they could do, this wasn't a crime. On June 25th, Josh made a trip to 2 different hardware stores. At the first one, he bought a paring knife, and at the second one, he got a pickaxe. Then he called police was like, hey, I'm super worried about this friend of mine named Molly. Will you friend her on social media and just keep an eye on her and maybe just like let me know where she is? On June 28th, Molly and her friends were heading out for like a girls' night. Molly posted that she was going out with her friends, and she told her followers where she was going. Molly thought this was safe because she had blocked Josh on everything, and her friends and family members had all blocked him. So she's out with her friends at this bar when Josh shows up with another girl. Molly, I guess, was visibly shaken, but she was just trying to have fun with her friends. But soon after, she decided to head home and call it a night. Josh had really ruined the vibe. On her way home, she got a text from one of her friends that she had been out with at the bar, and it said, quote, "I hope you are alright. Just get home safe and be safe." What Molly didn't know as she made her way home that night was that Josh was following her. The next morning, she woke up and she decided to hit the gym. At this point, we are only 12 days since she had broken up with Josh. 12 days. Molly had no idea that Josh was still following her. There's footage from Molly's gym of her arriving around 10 a.m. The gym wasn't very busy, so she had this little area where she was working out kind of all to herself. There was no one else around. Then Josh walked in and set up his equipment and his gym mat right next to Molly. So while she was at the gym, she had been texting back and forth with her mom and one of her friends, telling this friend about what had happened with Josh showing up at the bar the night before. This friend would get a text from Molly with a picture of Josh at the gym right next to her. And the text said, "WTF, he has just turned up and is right next to me." She also sent this text to her mom. It was at this point that Molly realized Josh was following her, because she hadn't posted where she was going that morning, so there was no way he could have tracked her through social media posts. Molly was scared and just frustrated at this point, and she marched up to Josh and said, "Why aren't you at work?" And he just looked her dead in the eye and said, "None of your business." Molly turned and walked away, picked up her stuff, and moved away from him. Josh then left the gym, and Molly finished her workout. She texted her mom and her friend because she was terrified, she didn't really know what to do. And they both advised Molly to go home, leave the gym, go straight home, lock the doors, don't stop anywhere. safe and text me as soon as you get home. So Molly read this message but didn't reply. And at the time, this friend just assumed it was because Molly was driving home. That's why she hadn't replied. But what was actually happening was absolutely tragic. Molly got inside her car, and before she could even pull the door closed and lock the doors, Josh yanked it and forced himself inside and attacked her. He stabbed her more than 70 times and slit her throat from ear to ear. Then, in the most eerily manner ever, he calmly got out of the car, covered in blood, leaned up against it, and waited for someone to call the police. Now, while the gym wasn't busy by any means, people were coming and going, and it wasn't long before the police arrived. Josh looked at them and said, quote, "It's me you are looking for. She's in the car. I killed her." 23-year-old Molly McLaren was declared dead at the scene at 11:43 a.m. In the meantime, her friend and her mom are waiting to hear back that Molly had arrived home safely. But then text messages started blowing up and calls started pouring in asking them if they had seen the news. Something was happening at Molly's gym. And this is when they realized Molly wasn't okay. Police arrived at Joanne's home shortly after this and told her that her only daughter had been brutally murdered. Back at the scene, Josh was arrested and taken to a psychiatric hospital for an evaluation. Josh's trial would start the next year in January. He would only plead guilty to manslaughter on grounds of diminished responsibility because he had a personality disorder. During the trial, the prosecution brought up Josh's past dating history. And we're going to get into that now. Remember when Josh and Molly first started dating and he told her that she was his first girlfriend? Well, that wasn't true. He had dated in the past. One girl he dated. Now these are only stories of the women who came forward during the trial. One girl he dated in the past said she felt very unsafe after only going out with Josh once or twice. After, a couple dates with him, she told him that she really just didn't feel a connection. And she was like, "I think we should just part ways here." And Josh did not take this well at all. He found out she was going on vacation. I think she had told him that, but as soon as she landed and swiped off airplane mode, her phone just exploded with text after text from Josh saying he was going to come find her and drown her. One of these texts, which to me is so chilling, was simply a picture he had taken of her house. But he had never been to her house, or she had never told him where she lived or invited him over. When she arrived back home from vacation, wasn't enough there for them to consider it a crime. So they couldn't really do anything. Then this woman started running into Josh everywhere she went. Like, she would go to a party, Josh was there. She would go to a bar, Josh was there. She would go to a restaurant, Josh was there. And then he began sending her pictures he had taken of her, like while he was stalking her, and just calling her names and picking apart her appearance. 3 different times this woman went to police to report the stalking and harassing, and was told each time that there wasn't enough to log his behavior as a crime. One cop did text Josh and tell him to leave this girl alone, but that was the extent of it. Another woman would also come forward who had also matched with Josh on Tinder. On their first date, she told him how she was heading on this girls' trip with all her friends the next weekend for a bachelorette party. And he was like, "Are you going to be talking to men on this trip?" And this is the first time she has met Josh. And she was really taken back by this. Like, dude, I just met you. A few days later, she had told him that she couldn't hang out because she was going to her grandma's birthday party. And he began calling her and texting her nonstop. He was like, "I don't believe that you're at your grandma's party. Where are you really? Stop lying to me. Tell me where you really are." So she told him to never call her or text her again. Like, "This is over. This is way too much. You're insane." A few days later, Josh showed up at her house at 2 a.m. She told him to leave or she was going to call the police. And after she told him this, he just went into full-blown stalker mode, following her around, showing up wherever she was. But just weeks after he started stalking this woman, he matched with Molly McLaren and shifted his sights onto her. Because there were no official police reports made against Josh, nothing happened when Molly would go to police because none of this pattern of behaviors and stalking had ever been documented by police. So this information was revealed during the trial. They also pointed out that he had purchased 2 murder weapons days before he attacked Molly. So this was obviously a thought-out crime. The jury deliberated for 4 hours and found Josh guilty of first-degree murder. During his sentencing trial, the judge said, quote, "This was a cruel and calculated and cowardly act. This was an act of wickedness. You took away Molly's life quite deliberately in the most vicious fashion. You were determined to punish her for finishing with you. You were seeking revenge. She was 23 years old, beautiful and intelligent. Molly McLaren Foundation to help people struggling with eating disorders. And they also created this festival, this music festival, because Molly loved music. And every year on her birthday, they hold this festival for friends and family members or whoever wants to come and remember Molly. And they call it Molly Fest. The Kent police recognized after Molly's murder their many missteps in handling her case. Not only her case, but the cases of other women who had come forward to complain about Josh. An independent office was called to conduct an investigation into how Molly's case was handled. Once this was finished, the Kent Police Department had a new protocol in place for handling stalking cases. Now, stalking must be reported and treated as a crime, whether the victim wants to press charges or not. Had this already been the case, there would have been a file on Josh before he met Molly. And I think had police known Josh's history with stalking and harassing women, they might have handled Molly McLaren's case differently, and maybe she would be alive today. And that is the case of Molly McLaren. I want to quickly cite my sources for this case. I got information from Kent Live News, an article written by Lauren McDowell, published February 5th, 2019, titled The Tragic Story of Molly McLaren's Murder, told in Channel 5's documentary Murder in Slow Motion. The Sun UK had an article titled Brutal Killing: What Happened to Molly McLaren and Who is Joshua Stimson, written by Holly Christodoulou and Shani Brutcher. This article was published on August 18th, 2022. ITV had an article by Dan Rivers titled Family of Murder Victim Molly McLaren Mark Her Birthday with Molly Fest Charity Festival. This article was published May 25th, 2018. And MammaMia.com had an article titled Molly McLaren Did Everything Women Are Taught to Do and Still Ended Up Dead, written by Zara